Okay, MMS is presenting the Two-Headed Beast Tour. Clutch and Rival Sons are co-headlining, swapping out every night. And they got Fu Manchu opening for them on the Cleveland stop. They'll bring all three of them here this fall. Thursday, September the 19th, they'll play Jacobs Pavilion. Tickets, info, all that, AXS.com. The details. Want to go see Clutch, Rival Sons, and Fu Manchu. Caller 10-216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
If you find yourself breathless with constant laughter, congratulations. Now, could you tell us what show you're listening to? It sounds fun. This is the Alan Cox Show.
3D-N-E-C-K-E-R.
Oh, boy. You gotta be careful on that one.
Yes, you gotta say that one.
Rednecker.
Like, I'm more of a redneck than you. I'm rednecker than you.
Oh, is that a thing? Like you get into a pissing match because you're not redneck enough?
Yeah, this doesn't sound like Nickelback
Doesn't sound like metal
or
at all.
Screamo.
Yeah. Well, maybe some other songs do.
Wait in the Truck was another one. That this one is about. He finds a girl. This is more of a ballad. Finds a girl who got beat up by her dude, and he goes and kills her.
Well, none of that sounds like how they're describing it.
No.
Maybe
even
Nickelback,
close.
but I don't. Well, anyway. Guardians end up with a win, closing the series out against the Red Sox 2-1. 6-4 was the final today. So they are headed off to Atlanta. They'll do 3 against the Braves, 3 against the Astros, and then they'll come back home next Friday to do the weekend here at home. So Guardians, Braves tomorrow night, 7:20, is going to be your start time here at MMS. Cavs Magic tonight on the Buzzard. Game 3 down there at the Kia Center in Orlando. Cavs, of course, won the first 2 games there. This is best of 7?
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
Yep.
So hopefully that trend continues.
Yeah, I would like to see a sweep.
Be nice. And so then you'll get 6:30 pregame tonight on MMS, 7 o'clock tip. Cavs Magic on your FM home for Cleveland Cavaliers basketball. Sorry, all that tonic water. It did me in. The bubbles. I don't want to be burpy before my Phil Rosenthal thing tonight.
Oh yeah, that's tonight. That's
Yeah.
exciting.
I'm excited.
What's the first question you're going to ask him?
Do you drink tonic water alone?
Perfect. Perfect. No, ask him that. You ever just drink tonic water?
Hey, you ever have tonic water just on
by
its own?
Just by itself.
I want to get off on a good foot. You ever have tonic water?
And then Phil just covers the mic and goes, can I get a different guy to do this?
This is the moderator? This is the guy, huh?
This guy, he doesn't seem very moderate to me. Asking me about friggin' tonic water. Anytime you want to leave us messages, you can do it if you listen on the app, and the talk back button there. You can drop us voicemails, too, on the After Hours line.
Hey, Alan, Nick and Boulder. Talking about Michael Douglas, he famously got throat cancer from HPV, from cunnilingus. And if you watch the new Franklin trailer with that in mind, it just sounds like he's in trouble from, 1776 getting down, if you know what I mean. Okay, bye.
1776!
I thought they debunked that, didn't they? I mean, I was goofing a little bit, but I think they or at least his PR people got enough word out there to debunk that Michael Douglas got throat cancer from going down on Catherine Zeta-Jones or something.
I don't know anything about it. I'm not a doctor. There's a lot of people
What?
who contest that that's... You didn't know I wasn't a doctor?
I mean,
thought
I
that's
had
why
heard
moved
you
to
had
New York
had some...
City to become a doctor.
New York City.
I left the city with the second best hospital in the world to come to New York City
Right,
to be a
yeah.
doctor.
Uh-huh.
No, but I there's a lot of guys that say that that's happened to them, too. Remember, I was talking about HPV and all the complications it can cause in women and how men aren't tested regularly for
Yeah.
it. And then a bunch of people called in and were like, you are wrong. I had it from da-da-da-da-da."
Nailed it. Yeah, okay.
I've been working on my voiceover skills.
On your old lady
You can
voice?
tell.
Yeah.
You don't know what I did.
Have you been practicing on your fake grandparents?
No, I haven't seen them since I moved here. I think I saw them in February.
Oh,
No,
are
I
they
haven't seen
okay? Are they still...
No, they're fine. They went to
okay.
Mexico for 3 weeks
Oh.
because they have money to do that.
Living the life.
Yeah.
Wealthy retirees, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, Josh.
Hey, Alan, how's it going, bud?
Good. What's up?
So first off, let me say that I wish Clutch was always coming to Cleveland, so you played so much Neil Fallon bumper music. It's just wonderful.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Love Clutch.
Yeah. Secondly, so I wanted to call and ask you guys a question, all three of you. So Stevie Joe got invited to a bachelorette party from one of my buddies' girlfriends. And this buddy, his wife died in a fire a few years ago, and so he got like $12 million out of the insurance, blah, blah, blah. So they're having this bachelorette weekend, and they want Stevie to pay $600 to come hang out with her for the weekend.
Right.
And Stevie said no, and it has caused so much drama. And I'm like, bro, who's throwing $600 down for a weekend bachelorette party? Like, I've never heard of anybody doing something like this. Do you think it's insane on our part to be like, no, we're not throwing $600 down?
No, and I always
we're not doing it.
No, and I'm always surprised at how common the drama is too. When somebody says, no, I'm not going to do that, or I can't do that, or whatever. I know people want, especially bachelorette parties. I know guys don't care. But I know that, like, girls want all their friends around and whatever. And some people just can't fathom that other people either won't or can't spend that kind of money. There's the kind of this, like, oh, you'll figure it out kind of attitude. But it's like, I'm not because you guys are in St. Louis. Where's the bachelorette party?
Down at Lake of the Ozarks.
Okay.
She rented like a 90-foot yacht. And by the way, my buddy's 50 and his fiance is 25. And so they want to take pictures in their bikinis on the yacht and post them on Instagram and all that nonsense. And Stevie's 40 and I'm 45. And we're like, what? That's ridiculous. Like, why would we pay that much? It's not a matter of can we pay. It's a matter of why would we pay. I don't think I've ever paid more than $50 for a bachelor party, you know?
Well, especially if they're on a yacht, they probably need everybody kicking in. They're trying to get everybody to pick up some of the tab.
$12 million or something?
Well, yeah, but those are the people, I mean, you know, who are still asking people to kick in.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, pay for the whole yacht.
Right.
The money doesn't mean anything to you anymore. Just pay for the yacht. And I was like, but Stevie doesn't want to go for the whole weekend. She doesn't want to hang out with a bunch of 25-year-old girls for an entire weekend that she doesn't know, you know? So
how did his wife die?
Do something like that?
Mysteriously.
What's that?
How did his wife die?
She was in a downtown apartment building in St. Louis that burnt to the ground, and the sprinkler systems didn't work, and the management company hadn't fixed the sprinkler systems, so there was lawsuits against the management company and the sprinkler system company, and it was like $150 million divided 5 ways plus lawyers or something like that.
So natural causes.
He hated his wife. Yeah, natural causes. Yeah, but I mean, I was wondering, like, would Mary do something like that, or has she even heard of somebody doing something like that?
That's super common. For bachelorette parties to be expensive is it comes along with the territory, and they're always a destination. It's never like, let's go hang out in a cabin for a weekend. Like, dudes just want to get drunk and do whatever.
Right.
It's always an event. It's always like, you know, if it's over the course of a weekend, it's like, okay, we have 3 different dinners that are all at high-end places, and then it's cocktails after that, and it's the photo shoots, and it's splitting the Airbnb, and yeah, bachelorette party, that's not uncommon at all. $600 for a bachelorette weekend honestly sounds a little bit cheap, if I'm being 100% honest. Yeah. But I wouldn't do it, no. Well, it depends on how close I am to the person.
Right, like how close is she to this?
To them, then yes, but
it sounds like she's not very close to them. It sounds like, and he's like your friend, not her friend, right?
Yeah, Ryan's my type buddy.
Yeah.
So she's only known her for like a couple of years. She's not in the wedding, nothing like that.
Yeah, then I'd say.
So it's just like,
don't worry about it.
That's a lot to ask. Yeah. Stevie's like, I could pay 5 months of cell phone bills with that money. Rather than go for the weekend.
Especially since, let's be real, those two are going to be divorced within a year. So,
yeah.
25 and he's 50. I mean,
Stevie and I are just like, we're not crazy. We're very logical,
no, you're not
and
crazy.
We understand. It's just like, it just seems like a heavy load to ask for somebody you don't know that well to do. So,
especially since
I just wondered if,
also Lake of the Ozarks, from what I've seen, there's a lot of drug activity down there, isn't there, Bill?
Well, that's just from the show.
Oh.
Here, Alan, you
But
don't know
also-
anything about what's going on down in the Ozarks. Listen, I don't know who this caller is, but you have them bitches giving me a call about that 25-foot yacht.
I don't know who
I'll
this
get
is.
more
Who
of
is
you on
this?
it. Oh, this is Ruth Langmore.
Oh, hi.
I thought she died.
No, she didn't die. She's right here.
She's not dead.
Lake of the Ozarks people are all very wealthy and also very much trash. It's
Yes,
very
we are.
redneck wealthy down there.
And you know what? We take
So-
offense when you outsiders, you Yankees say that.
Wealthy trash. These poor people, like,
Yep.
at what point do you stop? But what do I have to do to not be considered white trash anymore? You know, people are like, oh, nouveau riche. I got a lot of money, but you're still white trash. How does that work? I mean, you could be a rich hillbilly.
Well-
I mean, I thought white trash was a classist slur.
No, it's more of a what you do.
I
with
did
the money.
Oh.
I did a remodel job for a redneck family that owned a tree trimming business, and they are worth a fortune. And all of their remote controls have burn marks from where they've fallen asleep holding their remote controls in their giant house smoking cigarettes. And they're probably some of the trashiest people I've ever met, but they're worth millions.
Well,
So,
money can't buy
you know.
taste, I guess. So, okay, yeah, I think
on,
we,
guys.
I
Have a
think
good
we.
day.
Okay, thank you, man. There's Josh. He and Stevie Joe live out there in St. Louis. I mean, I think we're all probably in agreement on the $600.
Yeah, especially if you're not close with the
Right.
bride. Who cares?
Yeah.
Like, and whatever drama they're like, be like, okay, be mad about it, but I don't care.
You can be mad, and I'll keep my $600. I got $1,000 for you. Maybe you've got a big bachelorette party weekend coming up, and you're like, oh my God, I want to go, but how am I going to afford it? $1,000 from the Buzzard Bookie right here. Good luck.
This is your chance to bet with the Buzzard Bookie and win $1,000 now. Enter this nationwide keyword at WMMS.com. Cash. That's cash. Enter it now at WMMS.com.
Alan, you were talking yesterday how the Monsters are in the playoffs, but you were confused how they won the division for the first time, and they won the Calder Cup before. It's because they were the Lake Erie Monsters, and now they are the Cleveland Monsters.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's the distinction that they're making. That's why I
They're
was
not keeping the
confused.
same records?
I mean, I would think that they would, but apparently not. I mean, when they say franchise history, maybe that's what they mean. Cleveland Monsters versus... I thought they kept the same record. Like, we just
Did the
changed the name. We
Guardians?
didn't unplay all those games.
Mhm.
Is it the same for the Guardians? Or if they went to the playoffs, would it be the first time in franchise history?
They would probably refer to that as franchise history. I assume...
I don't think so.
I assume that's the distinction they're making is the phrase franchise history. I don't know. I don't know. If Jeff's right, and I'll take you at your word. I don't know. But I just thought that was so weird. They were like, hey, the Monsters are in the playoffs for the first time, you know.
No, they didn't say in the playoffs.
Or they won the division
they
for
won
the first
division
time.
for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first time.
But
Because they may have won the Calder Cup and not won the division. That's
How can
possible.
you do that, though?
Like,
How can you win
Cavs-
all of it without winning?
the Cavs are in the playoffs. They have a chance to win the NBA championship, but they didn't win the division. They can win the Eastern
Right.
Conference, but the division is winning the division is a regular season achievement. And we were second to the Bucks. So you can have somebody win a division or not win a division and still win a championship.
Well, that I think is the confusion then.
Yeah, maybe so. Well, anyway. He could be blowing smoke up my ass for all I know.
Are the Knicks bad at basketball?
They're very good at basketball.
They're
They're
real
good
good
at
right now.
basketball
They've stunk
now.
for a long
Yeah.
time, though.
I was going to ask that because this city is insane the
Yeah.
past week or two. Like, it's just Knicks every
I know, I
year
really
and
would like
people
to see
and
them
screaming
lose.
and. Well, I don't know anything about it, but people are very, very.
The Knicks are
emotional.
a religion there, so I mean, it's a cult. It's people are, and they have.
But
they
they
made the
haven't been
playoffs.
good, so this is
They-
different.
Yeah, so last year they made the playoffs, beat the Cavs, made it to the second round, lost in the second round. This year they're the number 2 seed, and they are up 2-0, and they're playing really well. So the city's gonna be going crazy for it.
That's a rarity in years past.
Yeah.
That the Knicks were
Because
any
this is the
good.
first time in a while that they've been. I think they missed the playoffs 2 years ago. They missed the playoffs and they made them the year before, but I think they lost in the first round. So they're having a good
Magic
season.
of Tom Thibodeau, baby. Yeah, so people are going crazy out there for the Knicks.
Yeah.
All right.
And they're beating the Sixers, which is a rival.
Yeah.
So that makes it extra.
That's why they're so
special.
happy.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Heat shock Celtics. Knicks Sixers tonight.
Cavs Magic tonight.
Yeah. Very exciting. Who do the Knicks have?
Jalen Brunson.
mm,
Honestly, they don't have like big superstars.
Julius Randle, does he play for the Knicks?
Yeah, but he's injured. I don't think he's playing right now.
Oh, all right. Well, yeah, you should get Knicks fever, Mary.
Well,
Just
I mean,
bandwagon
it's
'em.
exciting.
Hmm?
It's exciting to see people excited.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about
And
it. I
not
don't
punching
care.
people in the face.
Yeah, they're having a good time.
I mean, they'll do that if they go
When-
even further.
Once
but-
they feel.
Yeah. Knicks legend J.R. Smith, where is he?
Retired. He's playing golf in college.
Oh, he is. Golf in college, like that 102-year-old guy. He finally graduated. Stephon Marbury still play for them? Is he still in the mix?
Who?
Stephon Marbury.
No, he plays in China.
Oh, China?
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
I don't know if he's still. He may have retired. I think he's coaching a team in China now, but he went over to China years ago and
Okay.
has made a lot of money over there playing.
Oh, good for him. They don't have Carmelo anymore,
No,
I assume.
retired as well.
Wow.
Isn't he like 100?
Carmelo
Carmelo?
Anthony?
He's like
Yeah.
40.
That's 100 in NBA years.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a break. I want to send a text for something, 35192, AlanCoxShow.com for all the other stuff. And listen wherever you are on the iHeartRadio app.
And now, a Buzzard Bookie safe bet. If you gotta be